Hello everyone, and welcome to this tutorial on how to use the Soundcloud Manager software to do mass reposting of tracks to your SoundCloud accounts. You can access the reposting functionality by clicking the mass reposting button here. Right, what we need to do is we need to enter our track URL. So here is a track I have searched for under the term dubstep and selected at random. You will enter the track URL and then select the accounts you would like to use. Here are some accounts I have created previously along with their statistics and other properties. So I'm going to select 3 accounts, 1, 2 and 3. As you can see, the other properties here are all pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to stick to one thread to keep it slow and steady, and max repost I'm going to set to 0, so all the accounts will be used. I will pause in between reposting, but a random number selected between 3 and 10 seconds. If I wanted to override the proxies for the accounts, I could enter them here, but I'm going to use the default account proxies. So we click the mass repost button. The program will just verify this is in fact an actual SoundCloud track page. And we'll start processing now. You can view a real-time view of the process logs by double-clicking the action. Reposting is done using a headless browser window due to the fact the SoundCloud version 2 website makes extensive use of Flash and JavaScript, which makes automating this process difficult. So it is a slower action than the other functionality within the program. So you'll just have to give the program more time for working. But set up your actions and let it do what it needs to do. As we can see here, the program is now logged in successfully and is going to the track page. If you have a faster internet connection, then this will all process a lot quicker. So we go back to the web page. If I bring it in a bit smaller, you can see this track currently has 2 repostings. By the time this process finishes, we should see that number rise to 5. I'm just going to pause the video now and come back once the processing has completed so we can go through the logs and check that everything has worked correctly. So, welcome back everyone. The processing has now completed. As we can see, 3 successful repostings have been reported. Going back through the logs, we can see what happened. We had a login. We found all the page information we needed. The program had a problem detecting the confirmation text, but that doesn't mean it failed to succeed. As we can see, it was reposted successfully. We scroll down. One of the accounts had a problem logging in a couple of times. The captcha was displayed 2-3 times. This is probably due to the fact it was using a captcha service and the captcha, def by captcha, returned the incorrect captcha. So we'll now go back to the web page. As you can see, we're still on 2 reposts. Let's refresh the page. And the page will eventually load. As you can see, it still says to turn off the autoplay there. SoundCloud uses caching, so this value here will not automatically update instantly. However, if you go to the reposting page, you can see quite clearly there is more than 2 reposts. This is because the people who have reposted is updated in real time, yet the values are not. As you can see, we have HRM McIntyre, Lawrence K. Kistler, and Michael K. Karawag something. Going back to SoundCloud Manager, I can bring up the tab, and we can see they are in fact the 3 accounts I used. So that is how to mass repost any track using the SoundCloud Manager software. This feature really comes into its own when you start using your accounts to follow and unfollow users, so your users have a big following. The reposting is then reposted to the homepage of all your followers, giving you a great way to really promote your track or tracks you care to promote. Thank you for your time. If you would like more information or to discuss this technique, please come to the forum on http://rootjazz.com/forum, and I believe I have it up already here. Where are we? Yeah. rootjazz.com/forum. Thank you very much.